Hi, welcome to the Wise Owl Knits podcast. I'm your host, Cheryl, and today is the day before or Wildflower Knit-Along's Eve. The knit-along starts tomorrow and I am so excited about it. I wore my wildflower today. I had to wear a jacket over it because though it got up into the 70s a couple days ago, it's back down in the 30s today. So hopefully not too much more of that. Hopefully we're heading towards spring and everybody can wear their wildflowers. Today's episode will be really pretty brief. I've got a couple of things that I'm working on that are charity knits that I'm going to show you, and a couple of finished items, and then I'm just going to do a kind of a slideshow montage of a lot of people's color choices for the Wildflower Knit-Along. I tried to find all that I could, and I'm sure I missed some, so if I missed yours, I'm so sorry, but I'll try and get pictures of everybody's projects along the way on the podcast and share them with as many people as possible. So first of all, what I'm working on, as I said, a couple of charity knits, and I'm going to try to get at least 4 charity knits done, knits or crochets done during Lent. So this is called the Birthline cardigan. So it's just a little cap sleeve cardigan, and I'm knitting it in Barocco Comfort. So totally washable, totally soft. I've split for the sleeves, the little cap sleeves out here, and so now I just need to knit down the body, and that is about 4 or 5 inches more that I need to knit, and then just add some little cute buttons on there. I'm also crocheting a blanket out of cotton, sugar and cream, and it's a corner to corner blanket, variegated pinks. So this is a nice thing to do watching TV. You can get quite a bit done and you don't have to pay attention too much. So almost mistake proof. Not quite, but almost. So those are the charity knits that I've got going on now, and I will have a couple more. Hopefully maybe I can get up to 6. The only projects that I finished are a couple of pairs of socks on my circular sock machine, and these are for my friends Jim and Dave. I got some order forms. I need to put their tags back on them so I remember whose is whose. I asked everybody their shoe size and whether their calves were more muscular or more slender, and wide feet, narrow feet, that kind of thing. And then I also asked if they wanted neutral colors like these, which they all chose, or bright colors. Nobody, not even any of the girls, wanted the bright colors, which makes me sad because I've got these beautiful opal, self-patterning yarns that are so fun to knit. So I guess I will get a lot of these socks, and hopefully I can show them to the guys and they'll want some too. So my quick finished objects, I'm still trying to make friends with my ribber, not quite there yet. The next thing I'm going to try is a toe-up sock, because on these socks you start at the top and you do a hung hem, and then you knit the leg, do the heel, knit the foot, do the toe, and you have to Kitchener up the toe, which is not a huge deal. I mean, it's doesn't take me too long to do, and I'm pretty good at it now so that you can't really tell where I did it. And it's on hand knit socks, it's always on the very top of the toe, like right up here, but on these socks, and this one you can see it, it's a line right across the front. So right across here is where the kitchen ring is. So it goes the whole width of the sock. But like I said, it's not that big of a deal to do it, but I want to try some toe-up socks because you don't have to do that kitchenery. I'm not sure how the top of the sock is because the hung hem works best if you start off with that. And if you're going toe-up, you won't be able to start off with that. So there may still be some hand sewing involved at the end. So that's my next project on the circular sock machine. Now because everybody wanted neutral colored socks and I mostly had bright colored sock yarn, sorry about that, my alarm went off. I mostly have bright colored sock yarn. I did order some sock yarn from Hobby or Hobby, H-O-B-B-I, from the Netherlands. And they had these packs. These are 4 100-gram skeins of sock yarn that's 75% wool, 25% polyamide. It knits really well in the machine, so I'm happy with it as far as that's concerned. The price is super good, so obviously I like that. What I don't know is how well they'll wear, so time will tell on that. I've knit my husband some for that from this yarn and my friends from this yarn, so hopefully we'll get good results. I am knitting a strand of lycra along with the sock yarn, so that does make them a little bit stronger, and it also helps the socks keep their shape a bit better than just knitting the yarn alone. So it adds a little, you know, it's not really hard to do, but it's just one more thing that you have to pay attention to because you've got your sock yarn and then you've got another cone with your lycra, and you have to make sure everything's running smoothly with both materials. Well, that's what I finished. This is my bag from Delightful Works with my yarn for the knit along. I've got this turquoise that is from La Jolla. It's called La Jolla and it's from Ba Yarns, and it's been in my stash for a while. And then I've got that caked up and ready to go. I'm going to use these minis that are part of the Brown Bear mini set from Mystery Mouse Yarns. So I need to get that wound. I don't have my needles in my bag yet, but got to get that ready, and tomorrow morning I will cast on. In the meantime, I'm going to show you a slideshow of lots of different yarn choices from lots of different people, and I'm so excited to see how they're all going to progress and turn out. And you know, there's going to be so many different variations, even with people using the same yarn, because you can choose to use the different colors at different times. So there will be just a limitless number of versions of the Wildflower, and it's going to just be really fun to see. So thank you all so much for watching today. Thank you for knitting along with me. If you haven't decided to knit along yet, there's still time. We start tomorrow, we end the middle of April. Got a Telegram group. You can email me your finished items or your progress along the way. There is a Google form when you finish that I want you to fill out to be eligible for prizes, because it's happening in so many different places that I want to make sure I can get all of the FOs together in one spot to do drawings for prizes at the end. So I will keep that information out there. It's on my website. It will be in the show notes and in the Telegram group and on Instagram and Facebook. And if you have any questions or you don't do social media and you just want to email me, that is a-okay too. So Cheryl@wiseowlknits.com is my email. If you liked what you saw today, please like and subscribe. Love to hear your comments. Just one little update on the question last week, which was about green bell peppers versus mangoes. And my parents both called green bell peppers mangoes, and I had heard another podcaster who said that, which I had totally forgotten about that little tidbit from my childhood. And it seems like it is totally just a little pocket of northern Indiana that says that. My mom said it too, but I am kind of surmising that she got it from my dad and my grandmother. So anyway, watch all the Wildflower yard choices. It's really fun, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye.